One of the advantages of the unit that we have is that we can take discs that we have received from hospitals which have images, maybe CTs, maybe MRIs, and import them into our All-Pro scanning unit. Once the computer has recognized the CD, you open up your Query and Retrieve tool in the PacSmart software. You will see the patient's name that matches to the patient on the CD. Once you double-click on the name, you will be able to import all the images on the CD, whether they be CTs, MRIs, or plain films, into your PacSmart archive. You will then have the images in the archive for easy access, so that way you can look at a patient's images that have been taken at multiple locations and in your office all in one location. You then take that CD and you shred it, because the most common cause of a HIPAA breach is removable media or laptops getting lost, misplaced, or stolen. By shredding that CD, you don't have a piece of removable media that can sprout legs and get lost and cause a HIPAA breach for your office. So it gives you a much more secure method of storing your images and a much easier way of accessing and retrieving those images when you need to. What you'll notice in these areas blocked out over here and over here, we're actually pulling in all the information about the patient associated with that image. It has the facility the image was taken at, the date of the image, and the patient's name. This way each image is actually archived, and this is part of the DICOM system. With DICOM, all this information is actually tied to each image. You never have to worry about whose picture is whose. Most of the time when we're taking x-rays, utilizing an orthoposer-based unit gives us what we need in terms of the images that we want to get. But occasionally we run into situations where utilizing an orthoposer is not appropriate to the condition. For example, if we want to take pictures of a patient who is in a wheelchair and cannot get to the orthoposer, or we need to take pictures of somebody who is in a treatment room or even in an operating room for intra-op pictures, the orthoposer really does not fit well. With the ScanX, it's a self-contained unit. We are still using cassettes. These cassettes are mobile and can go wherever we need to with the patient to take the pictures. We can take this cassette and we can place it into a sterile mayo stand cover and take intraoperative films. This is one of the advantages of the ScanX system and one of the reasons why I chose to work with ScanX. Another reason why I like the PacSmart system with the ScanX unit is that it is 100% DICOM compliant. DICOM is the international standard utilized for sharing, sending, and receiving of medical images. When you have a system that is DICOM compliant, it can talk to and communicate with every other system that is DICOM compliant. That means if you purchase the ScanX with the PacSmart software, and down the line you change to another EMR package, as long as that EMR package is DICOM compliant, you can bring all of your images forward and all of your new images will be able to communicate with your new EMR software.